What's going on, guys? D. Anthony here with Evolution Traders. In this video, I want to go over a couple of setups that allowed myself and some of the other team in Evolution Traders to have a 1 hour workday. Now, again, by no means are you going to come into the market and just trade for less than an hour each and every single day. But depending on your strategy, you will have those days where you're able to kind of identify and recognize patterns in particular setups that you have a higher success rate on, that fall into your lap. And I'm a big advocate of allowing trades to come to you, allowing the trade setup to be something that you've played so many times that it's second nature, right? So as soon as you identify it, you know where your stop loss is going to be, you know where you want to take profits, and all you have to do is just make a very easy decision to go ahead and take that trade. But the room had a very, very nice day. I like highlighting the traders because I feel like, when you start to learn something, especially new strategies or a new way to trade, or you're learning how to be consistent overall, depending on the strategy, it doesn't matter. You don't have to follow the way that I trade exactly. But, as soon as you start to put those rules in place and you trade the correct amount of size and you really start to implement this on a day in and day out basis, it can be very, very special. We had one member up here, $450 on the second account. We had one person here up $177. $515 on the first account. We had this trader up $179 total here on a few different trades. Myself, I took 2 trades, 3 contracts each, up $645, and so forth and so forth. And we go down to the futures channel. There was someone else who posted something in here. I forget where it was at. I don't want to forget anyone. Okay, right here, $371 for the day at 7:15 in the morning. So this was a good 1 hour workday for a lot of the room. And myself, what I try to teach a lot and what I try to get a lot of traders to understand is that I'm big, really, really big on trading for the freedom of time. Whether you work a 9 to 5, you work 2 other jobs, 3 other jobs, whether you're retired, whether you're trading full-time, part-time. I'm in favor of when you do take 1, 2, 3 trades and you manage to make money, okay, especially very, very early in the day. Look at that as an opportunity to walk away and compound those gains towards the end of the week. So I don't look at any one particular trade as an end-all be-all or one particular day as an end-all be-all. The way I break it up is whatever my balance is, whether it's negative from a red day or positive from a green day, what I look at is trying to manage that overall balance into Friday and trying to at least get that balance as flat as possible or green, okay? Now, it doesn't matter if you finish the week up $100 or you finish the week up $10,000. All we're trying to do is have positive weeks that will lead into positive months and positive quarters, positive years. Because the main thing, you're not going to win every trade. You're not going to win every day. But if you can manage those wins and losses accordingly and not blow yourself up on a bad trade or a bad day, you will be profitable. Now let's go over some of the setups that we were looking at. The first setup that I personally took was at 6:15. Why was it at 6:15? To be completely honest, because I woke up maybe around 6:05, went downstairs, brushed my teeth real quick, started a pot of coffee, came back up. It was around 6:10, and I started to see, market was trading sideways, right? So market was trading sideways. We had a clear level here. If we were going to break out to the top side, I would definitely want it to be in this trade long. However, we ended up closing very, very small candle with a very small range underneath the 20 SMA. So I started to look at this bottom of this pre-market range here, and I started to tell myself, if we do break these lows and I can confirm this previous 5-minute candle, maybe let me just get in, get green, and just get the heck out. So as soon as I take the following candle that confirms the candle that closes below the 20 SMA, I quickly wait 1, 2 candles and sell on this candle here, okay? So if my stop loss was a close over the reason why, my entry is any candle following that, that confirms the low that closes below the 20 period moving average. And all I'm looking for is a quick push down. Now, I want to also point out at this particular time, the ATR was sitting at 11 points. So the average true range on this 5-minute time frame is 11 points. What is that telling you? Okay. If the market starts moving in your favor and you're managed to pick up 9 points or 8 points or 10 points or 11 points, start thinking about taking some profits. Now, whether you want to hold a runner and see if it's going to continue down lower is completely your prerogative, which you can see here, it does go a lot lower. But in my particular case, I would like a higher win rate and less stress level of just allowing myself to identify trades, getting in, getting green, and getting out, versus waiting around for a long time for these setups to happen. Now, once we put in this initial washout low here, I'm looking at one thing. If we confirm this low off the open, I will go short. If we do not, we have a little bit of what we call in evolution traders, it's just a running inside joke, but we have a little bit of a Biggs bottom, right? And that Biggs bottom is nothing more than a mean reversion after a washout into support and then a reverse. We kind of teach that, we kind of trade that inside the room. But the play that I actually want to talk about was here, this next trade setup that closes over the 20 period moving average, stop loss under your reason why candle. Now, I took this candle on the I took this trade on the following candle and got put into 10 minutes of drawdown where I was very close to getting stopped out. But again, when it comes to trading, as long as you've done enough back testing and you've taken these trades enough and you actually trust your system and your process, there's no reason to be upset. There's no reason to stop yourself out. There's no reason to kind of, paint a picture of, a false reality. All you need to do is identify the setups, take them. If they work, they worked. If they don't, you look for the next one. I sit through 10 minutes worth of drawdown here and it immediately explodes. And I did sell on this candle here. And I decided to kind of stop pushing my luck and just kind of end the day positive. Now, there was a lot of traders in my room as well, a few traders that took this 20 SMA setup that did not take the long setup that I took, but they actually took the bigger one here and they got money on the way up. Now, again, one thing that I was stressing was if we do confirm, the level that we're looking to target is here. That's the 200 period moving average. This 200 period moving average, 200 SMA is your level of supply. Any trade that you get into, whether you get into the bounce here, whether you get into the first 20 play there, or whether you get into the second 20 SMA play there, you have to think about taking profits into supply. I don't care if this was to break through, backtest, and continue to go. You have to trust technical analysis and always take money into supply. And if you want to start another trade, wait for the next setup. Now, again, some of you guys may be looking at this particular candlestick here and seeing that it closed back under the 20 period moving average. However, there is no trade. 1, because we haven't taken out the day's low. 2, because this following candle never confirms the low. Gets very close, but never confirms. Again, I'm not even going to go into the rest of the setups here. Market's kind of trickling over. Again, we did put in that high over the 200 period moving average, and we are looking to try to confirm that. If we do confirm that, we potentially could get a little bit of a run up here later on in the day to the close. But again, most of my room is done trading on the day. I just wanted to kind of show you the 1 hour workday, show you some of the setups that started into the pre-market. There was a short setup here, never confirmed, a short setup here that did confirm that you could have taken a little bit early here. And then the trade setup that I took was here, long setup was here, long setup was here. So again, very clean and clear moves that we were able to identify. Hope you guys had a good trading morning or a trading day. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video.